Great news.
Lack doing business.
Great news.
Oh, I got a fitting. Oh, hold on, Chaz. I got a fitting tomorrow. Hollywood stuff. Hold on, guys.
Oh, Taya's. Oh, she being nosy. Twilla be acting like she has that privileged convo on me. She be, when things happen, she'd text me directly. She'd be like, I'm not going to comment amongst the commoners. I'm going to text him directly.
The access.
That is a issue because I was supposed to do something. I'm supposed to open up the house for somebody tomorrow. Yeah.
Open house.
I was supposed to open. It's supposed to be for tomorrow, Wednesday. I was supposed to do something for somebody, but I'm gonna have to cancel it because this is way more important. I have a fitting, and if I'm not mistaken, I think you get paid for fittings, right?
I don't know.
For big projects.
Can you
What?
move over that way?
Or this way?
Am I off?
Yeah.
My bad.
I was centered.
My bad, dog. Does this look weird to anybody else?
Well, I'm closer to my side. Why aren't you close to your side? Look at my shoulder. Look at your
Because
shoulder.
of where the mic is, I guess. I'm trying to be like right
Yeah.
here.
I get paid. I get paid for rehearsals and fittings. Yeah. What's your... Okay, you talking to him? Yeah, that's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. We are live. Yep. Remixing it, yo.
Not doing anything is not a remix. Mm-hmm. Not participating is not a remix.
But also, I started it off. I'm feeling good today.
Okay.
I'm making this like a new episode.
Yellow shirt.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
no.
Colors give you energy.
Where's George?
Yeah.
Anybody get it?
Yeah.
Cares George?
Oh man.
The man
Come
yellow
on,
shirt?
man. But hold on. Does I ain't lift weights, but something ain't do nothing. But don't short arms make you feel a certain way. Hold on, something happening.
I see it. They're different.
Something happening.
You got to pull them up.
Let me have it locked right there on the curve part. A little stretch, you know what I'm saying? Something like. Hey, thank you, Miss Hollywood. Just saw Squadcast. It was super funny. Appreciate you. If you won't, come talk to us over here on YouTube. You know, we have a whole little community over here. That yellow polo looks very Fubu-esque.
They did have them bright yellow jerseys.
Yeah.
That was definitely a thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm here, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm changing it up because we always wear dark colors, you know? Mm-hmm. Where's your yellow top hat? All right. Okay. Let's see where this is going.
There it is.
I didn't think we were going to be
Dion looks like
a low blow.
Like a banana right before spots expire. He's got one more day left.
Oh, no.
The banana's like,
all right. Damn it.
peel me now.
Hey, grab me. Hey, just kill me, man.
I don't know how much time. Gather around the other bananas.
Grab it on fruit.
I don't know how much time I got left.
But tell my kids I did my best.
Wiping the gnats away. The little fruit flies.
Yeah, the fruit flies are the flies of a dead animal, a carcass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can hold out a little bit longer, but I'm going soft. I'm about to go squishy and soft.
I'm still good for smoothies.
just peel me off.
They say when they're brown, though, that's when they're sweetest.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So, you're right there.
Yeah.
What's up, Candace Muhammad?
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Candace Muhammad. Remember we asked her, well, you weren't here, but we asked her real name. Her real name is totally different.
Her name ain't Candace Muhammad?
Her name is not Candace Muhammad.
She didn't change it when she transitioned to Muslim?
Anytime you throw out the Muhammad, their name has been converted.
What I'm saying? But Candace is not the name?
I don't know. She's transitioned, Joe. You know? Mm-hmm. The artist formerly known as. The podcast. Hey.
You think there's a Muslim person who changed her name and then they were like, I miss my old.
I missed my old name.
It's my slave name. Going back to Jackson.
Yeah. How many ways can you change your name? Like if it was a woman who got married, then they got converted to Muslim. Is it Muslim? What is it?
Okay, so let's say her name was
Erica
Brandy.
Parker.
Great.
Uh-huh.
Erica Parker.
Yep.
And so now she became Erica Watts.
Okay.
Right? She got married.
Uh-huh.
And now they, as
a couple, not because they're trans.
Right. They
binary.
converted to what do you call it? They converted to Muslim?
Hold on. Let's stop there.
saying
Hold on.
that
Here we go. Ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
It was a guy.
Islam. Thank you. Stupid.
Islam, yeah. There was a guy, Eric Parker, who transitioned to Eric
Boy.
Parker,
Okay.
got married.
Okay.
Now is Erica Watson.
Okay.
Right? Erica Watson marries a guy who is bisexual, and he just he dabbles. He know her history, and now he wants to convert her to be a Muslim. And now
What does the bi have to do with anything?
because if she is like, hey, I used to be a man, he's like, I don't care, I'm into that. So he had to kind of like.
But how does that change their name at all?
No, I'm just saying I had to kind of. That was like a preliminary. That was kind of.
What did that do with changing names?
As in, he's fine. He's into her. As it has nothing to do with changing name. I was just saying, like, it wasn't a secret.
I figured if he got married with her, he was fine with it.
They could have been non-sexual.
What did the bi have anything to do with anything?
Because he's into formerly known as women.
I don't think you need to explain any of that.
I mean, it would be like, wait. We're having sex now. What's happening down there? Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, I used to be an Eric.
Should have told me before we get married. I feel like they've known this by now. By that time, look at them married the same day they met.
Yeah.
Okay, so man to woman, woman to Islam, and then what? That's it. We're done. Divorced. Change it back to Watts.
And then become a doctor.
Okay.
And then was it Esquire?
I wonder how many does a woman every time she gets married does she take someone's last name?
Oh, like collecting them. Oh, hold on. What if it was a two for last name? Like they had, people have they both names.
The hyphen.
Yep. So if a woman has a hyphen last name before she's married, do she collect another name? And what if the guy she's marrying had a hyphen name? Like what if it was like Joan Smith, Dorsey, Gregory? It's like these are all my names. This is
okay. Tina Turner kept her last name, right?
Sound like Turner to me.
She was Ike Turner. I mean, he was Ike Turner. She was Tina something, right? And then she wasn't Tina at all, right?
Well, Tina Turner is her stage name,
right? So, but her last name is Turner because she married Ike Turner.
Yeah.
Okay, so she kept the last name. But I think she's been married for a while now.
Right. Well, she's dead now.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, true. She just died a couple months ago. Anyways, so would you be upset if you're the new husband and the old husband had the famous name, like a Tory Hart? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, would you be like, hey, you still kept his? Because if you hyphen my name and your old husband's last name, I still got a problem.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, you're not under his umbrella anymore. You're under my umbrella.
But I think it's a brand now.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Right.
So now that this is a brand, I go like, hey, you guys have been married for 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm in here now.
Right.
We're going to get married. You're not going to take my last name.
Yeah.
She hyphens his name with your name. I have a problem with that.
Right. Yeah.
I go like, wait, you can't hyphen his name and my name, your ex's name, with mine. You can put your maiden name back in there.
Yeah.
Or just you gotta go with mine.
And it comes down to legacy. Because Coretta Scott King, if she had remarried, she ain't changing King.
Coretta Scott King Parker. Like, what are we talking about?
She is not changing
Coretta Scott Nixon. What are we?
Because there's nobody as powerful, and it comes out of status too.
Yeah.
If it was like Bezos marrying Tina Turner, he's like, yeah, I need you to drop that name.
Right.
You are now Tina Bezos.
I'm the bigger name.
Yeah. Because Tina Turner's it's a combo name.
Right.
When you hear those names together, they go together.
I think Selma Hayek. Don't she hyphen her name? Because she married like this French billionaire.
Selma hyphen.
So I don't say she just keep her last name. It just has her last name. She is 58. She looks.
Who? Selma Hayek.
And it looks.
Sheesh.
I be stalking her on IG.
Man, she's
crazy.
gorgeous.
It's crazy how much
You
I
like
stalk her.
Hispanic women? I see right now. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Well, I like a variety of women.
Just tell the people why you don't like black people, man. What black women?
First off, y'all loud.
I love how he stayed committed. I love how he stayed with it. First of all,
Y'all don't listen to nobody. None of you have fathers.
that's why I love myself Hispanics.
Or the white. No, I think I didn't date outside my race until I was 27. I feel like I waited a very long time to expand my horizons.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I feel like Yo was different. You know what I mean? I feel like her in particular is different. I don't get the super, she's not like of course she's Mexican, but she ain't got no accent and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
When you say Mexican, it sounds offensive.
Mexican?
I mean, I know you hear it a lot now. Well, like
it's a whole
Mexican.
country.
I
with
know.
Mexicans.
He's a Mexican. Like one of those Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like is there a cleaner name than Mexican? I know it's a country, but it sounds like one of them
No.
Mexicans.
She's Mexican. I don't think you have to say one of those. You go one of them blacks is gonna be a problem.
Am Latin? There you go. Does Mexican sound offensive? I cannot be on my own out here.
Does Mexicans? It's a
When
whole
people say he's a
country full of
Mexican.
people.
It's probably one of those Mexicans, right?
If you say it like that sounds like you stole something.
Yes.
Who stole it? Probably one of the Mexicans. Then you're
Yeah.
using it as a weapon. But that's also one of them blacks.
Right.
You'd be like one of them blacks.
Right. It sounds offensive.
You hanging out with them blacks?
Yeah. B said you can say Latin. Depends on the tone. Because also somebody, I think Bill Burr said Jews is a twofer. He's probably a Jew. I was like, he's Jew. He's a Jew.
I don't know if saying Jew by itself is offensive or not. Or do you have to say Jewish if you're not Jewish?
Jewish.
I don't know. Or is it just like a short version?
Yeah.
I have no idea. There's too many rules.
Yeah.
No, I mean, can it sound racist if it's like people have beef with different cultures have beef with Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Cubans, but it's like, do other countries get that? It's like, he's Cuban.
Yeah. He's Cuban, yeah.
But also,
He's from Detroit. Yeah, doing one of those things like that.
yeah, he's a New Yorker.
Yeah.
But also, Trump made Mexico an enemy of the U.S.
Yeah.
Like, he was hard on Mexico's going to build this wall. Like, the Mexicans
Right.
are coming in.
Right.
Like, it made it like, Mexico's like,
I am like blown away by the Mexicans for Trump.
yeah.
They have signs. Do you hear
Yeah.
what propaganda he's saying about your
Yeah.
people?
He said they're sending over the worst, the rapists and
Right.
drug dealers.
Like they do, like they're orchestrating like it's a heist. Like,
Right.
as soon as they get in the office, as soon as Kamala get in the office, we're going to send the worst of the worst. If we got to get them off the leash. We're going to
all tied up, right?
open up the cage and let them loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then look, the Mexicans.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we talking about?
Trump has been pushing this propaganda. And when he was in office, he was like, it's the safest it's been ever. It's like nothing changed. He built like 1/32nd, is that, can you say that? Of a wall throughout the border. It's like, this is it? You just had this little chunk right here made? They can just walk around it?
Man, most people who are in them cartel spots leave because, and it's not just Mexico. The cartels, they're in a lot of South American countries or Central American countries. But they're refugees, bro. There's so many people who are in war-torn areas. You know what I mean? It's like you don't get to pick where you're born, and some people they're just born in places that are like controlled by cartel. You're born into, then you're like, we gotta get out of here.
It's getting dangerous, man.
Yeah, you go like,
Yeah.
you're not powerful enough. The
Right.
government's not powerful enough to stop the cartels. What are these people gonna do?
And you know how this is how dangerous politics are, because the statistics that you can kind of bend to your brand.
Yeah.
You could say by 1985, 1/8 of black people have been living in poverty north of the Mississippi River,
Right.
and Trump has been the only president has helped the black people.
Right.
That could work
Right.
for what he said. When you say a bunch of numbers really
Right,
fast,
right.
and it's like, here's the facts. I'm just saying, what I'm saying, but in their head they're thinking like, Trump helped black people.
Right.
They don't care about the other numbers.
Right.
But it's like, because of the gerrymandering and the non-bipartisan from the Democratic Party, we're trying to fund more public schools due to the infrastructure and the judicial system, and we have to understand that Trump has been the only one. Here's the facts. And it's like, what did he say? But it sounds like he's supporting black people. You just throw a bunch of stuff out. Oh, that sounds powerful.
Right.
He's smart.
Right. Especially if you don't do your own research on
Exactly.
stuff.
But sometimes they do make sense, but it's like, it's such a small window. When you start taking stuff apart before the age 18,
Right.
you know.
You know what always gets me?
What?
It's like, vote yes on prop no. Like, wait, what? I was like, wait, what you say? Vote no on prop yes? That always confused me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, so if we vote yes on Prop 42, that means yes or no. Well, it means no if this, but it means yes if this.
Right.
I go like,
Right.
yeah, I'm just gonna. It's multiple choice to me at that point.
Yeah.
A, B, or C. Like, I don't know what we're talking about.
We gotta have a ballot like the lotto. It's like this automatic pick. Just pick the random numbers.
Did you vote? Yep. You still get your sticker.
And the pressure of it, of like, it could be because of me that this person is in the office.
But what if the election happened? Every single American voted but you, but it came down to one vote.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's like, tell the truth, y'all. Any of y'all did not vote, please tell the truth.
But it's like, we did a census. There's 800 million people in the United States. Okay. According to this, only one person didn't vote.
Yeah. It's in this zip code right here. We're narrowing it down. You watching it live like this is. It's like a 90029.
Yeah, so we know they're downtown LA.
Yeah.
On this street.
Yeah.
Actually, we located their house.
You see the aerial view? Like,
you out the window?
Yeah, the helicopter. The helicopter. Oh God, no.
What if it came down to a tie and you're the deciding vote?
And everybody trying to bribe you with money. It's like,
Ooh.
hey, listen. If you understand what's about to happen with our community, man, black people, man, come on, man, we gotta stick to.
Or what if let's say Trump won because you didn't vote, and then you got to realize it was like, wait a minute, Dion, you're the only one who didn't vote, and you mean if you would have got out and voted,
I didn't think it would
Kamala
matter.
would have won?
I didn't think it would matter.
You didn't think? How many times have you heard your vote matters?
I know, but I was just hearing how divisive.
He's president.
But I was hearing how divisive.
Because you didn't feel like getting out your ass and standing in line?
Well,
You could have mailed it in.
the season finale of Power was on, man.
This nigga said the season finale. That's Biden. This nigga said the season finale.
That's Biden. Oh boy.
What if Biden had a slip while he was debating? He's like, I'll tell you about these. I've done a lot more for jobs than what?
Oh, it's the seat out. Hey, don't blame me. I'm crazy. I'm old.
Come on, look at your black ass.
I don't think Trump can. I don't think there's nothing Trump can do to lose votes.
No, bro. The people who are with him are with him.
They're locked in.
You know what's crazy? He's gonna win.
No, he's not. He is. Listen. He's spiraling now.
He's not.
If you watch him,
He's always like this.
no, it's to the point where he's really spiraling. He's saying a lot of wild things just to see what sticks. He's saying a lot. If you following him like on CNN, he's talking slower. He's humble. He realizes that everything he's saying is wise now. He's like, I can't give me the script. I can't go off
because
tangent.
once he when he's supposed to get sentenced for jail? Doesn't he have like a sentencing coming up?
Oh
like
man, I
that?
forgot about that.
That's my thing. I go like, when is he supposed to be?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that it? Like when they actually have to take him
Right.
to jail, and if he becomes president, and he's like,
And people
clear.
don't even care. They make it seem like it's a witch hunt. It's like, yeah, man, you know, some of our powerful politicians have went to jail for going for what they want. They're fighting. This is what happens when people are, discovering the truth.
Okay. So, September 18th, Donald Trump is scheduled to be sentenced. Okay, in his New York hush money election interference case. He's supposed to be sentenced on September 18th on 34 felony counts.
34, man, not one. 34 felony accounts.
Yo, Trump got 34 felony accounts.
Running for president.
Convicted
felon. And people
felon.
was like, no.
And he's out touring.
And they like, no, listen. This is how bad they don't want him in the office. They're trying to figure out what can stick on him. They saying stuff like, do you really think other countries are going to respect a woman when it comes to nuclear war? Get Trump in here. He's going to give us more jobs.
Right. I think that's a big part of it. It's just the woman thing alone. Mm-hmm. Okay. It says the judge could sentence Trump to up to prison for up to 4 years. That seems really light for 34 convictions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, my homeboy. So in Ohio is a huge swing state. What is it? Blue? Was it red? What's yeah, I don't know the colors like that. It's a huge Republican state, right? Mm-hmm. And my boy was like, "You probably one of them niggas out there gonna vote for Kamala, huh?" And I was like, "Oh, I forgot Ohio is a huge Republican state." Yeah. He said Trump is the only person that's gonna give us some money. I said, "Who told you this? Do you remember during his presidency we got money?" I said, "Oh, you thought because we was in the pandemic we got $1,200?"
Oh, the COVID relief and all that good stuff.
And I was like, "Yeah, we were dying. There was a pandemic." He said, "No, but you know what I'm saying? He gave us like SBC loans." I was like, "Yeah, because our businesses were dying. That nobody could make money. Matter of fact, the Democratic Party was like, hey, day one was like, we should give Americans money." He's like, nope. It took him a couple years to actually sign off. He said, before you send it out, let me sign my name on that. Then send it off.
That whole thing is crazy, bro. Because the end of Trump's tenure was 2020. Right?
That's what they remember. Yep.
Right. It was like, oh, COVID happened. He's like, we got to get these checks out to the people. Then Biden came in. He was like, let's get these checks out to the people. Right? He like picked up where he left off at. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. So there's no good reason to sentence President Trump prior to. Is that when you vote? When's the vote? November 5th? So they're trying to postpone his sentencing until after the vote. Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
And then you just say they had signed something in the Supreme Court that said you can't convict a
president, something like that.
Crazy.
Did he pass that? Or was that old?
He pushed that, dude.
Yeah, maybe it's president.
Hey, hypothetically, I figure if there is a president and they try to stick something on, I think they should.
Hey, dude, how great is this? Honestly, how great! This is the greatest move in U.S. history. Mm-hmm. Okay, if Trump knew he's about to have some counsel or something, became president. Yep. Okay, sign his bill in. Shit, I lost. Right.
Yeah.
But which is actually kind of good timing for him.
Right.
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 Because now he's like, if I get in right now, and I avoid all this, I'm the greatest to ever do it. I'm the greatest to ever do it, bro.
And then turn it back off when he's no longer president.
Right.
He said, "Yeah, this is stupid. This is for 4 years."
And he can pardon himself.
Yep. This dude. This is my prediction. I can't say my prediction. Well, this is what I believe would happen back in 2016 when Trump first ran for president. I'm thinking he thought that this would be a good way to sell books. Trump runs for president. He actually won. Because during the 2016 and run,
I hate how great his life is.
Him and 50 Cent, they are crooks and
but at least 50 got shot 9 times. What did Trump suffer through in his entire life?
He's been lying.
What has he ever had? What adversity has he he had places that bankrupt and ruined small little companies. He keeps he keeps winning.
Yeah.
This dude keeps winning.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone fall up so great. Mm-hmm. He's just failing upward the ladder.
He's like I said before he became president. I love this dude. He is hilarious. He's funny. But I think because he was so likable to the world of You can't talk like that. Yeah, he's going to drain the swamp. That's what we need as president. No, he's a representation of us. Like, he's talking wild and reckless. Yes, but he got to stick it to the people. He's trying to get all the people out that's crooked and stuff. And it's like he faked his way to the top. I don't know if he was that good or Hillary was that bad for him to win.
People hated Hillary.
Yeah?
They hated Hillary. People hated Hillary.
Yeah.
I think it was a combination of and also Hillary being a woman. Mm-hmm. I don't think that helped a lot at all either. Mm-hmm. I'm saying the only person I think who could beat Trump is Michelle Obama.
And Hillary won the popular vote.
Yes,
but she lost the.
That's weird.
Yeah, we do need to get rid of the electoral college.
I mean, I get why they have it, because it's so that people don't just go to like only touring the big cities. Mm-hmm. Because if you go get the main popular cities, the New York, then you lose the Des Moines, Iowas. That's why Iowa's a big place to go get. That's why people start there, Mm-hmm. So those smaller places have those bigger, like, people ain't coming to Ohio.
Right.
But Ohio's like 16 votes or something like that. So you got to go campaign. You need those.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get why they have them, but also you're like.
It should be a third option.
But like what? As in,
like, to be a popular vote, electoral college, and it should be something else. As in, like
that evens it out. Yeah,
because it's like, because what if, like, she won here but won here? Mm-hmm. It's like that.
Whoever has the most followers.
follow Kamala or Trump right now on Instagram.
Trump probably killing.
Yeah.
Trump probably got mad followers.
Yeah.
Actually, his account probably got banned, I think, from like Twitter or something like that.
Yeah. I hate how he's lying about getting shot. That was a glass. That was a piece of glass.
Hey, look. I'm not even mad at him for that. Because if someone shot at me, I got shot.
I got shot.
If something hit me, I got shot.
Yeah.
I don't care what it was. I got shot at. When I dodged, that would make me worse if he was like, when I dodged that bullet, I saw it coming the whole time.
Yeah.
I saw the guy, wasn't even worried, spotted him.
Got to throw God out there. God told me to duck down right at the nick of time. I said, what, God?
Here's a teleprompter.
Right now? Okay.
We're in sync, and they try to kill me and they can't.
We haven't seen a close up of his ear yet. Let me see it, man. Let me see your ear. Let me see the scar.
He was so smart for that, though. He took the pictures.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be staged.
This is the beginning of him taking over. He's gonna Hitler this place. This is the beginning of it, bro. This is gonna be his face on textbooks in the future. When I can speak English, we're gonna speak Trumpanese.
Who get that arrogant? To be like, I got shot, but I'm gonna stand up and sing, yeah. No, I'm duck. Hey, cover me.
But I bet he was like, "Ooh, this photo about to be crazy."
You heard the audio? Give me a second. Give me a second. Come on. Hold on. Fight who? That's terrifying to say that to your followers. We gotta fight. If I lose, fight.
Dang, dog, what if he died?
It'd been a problem.
That's crazy.
Because they already had the propaganda of saying the Democrats try to kill him. Mm-hmm. Like, no, don't start that. He said, if I lose, there's going to be a bloodbath out of his mouth. Mm-hmm. He said, if I win, you never have to vote again. I'm going to fix this election so we going to win every single time. What? You are pushing tall tales, sir. You are a dangerous man. He lost the election and said, do whatever it takes to steal this election back. They said, capital bill, let's do it. And he sat there and watched and said, for a whole hour and a half, and said, you said it's getting dangerous? Hold on. Let's see if they get Mike Pence yet. Let's see if they hang him like I asked him. You got to understand, like, Donald Trump is running for president again. His own vice president said, I can't do this again. Because out of control.
And you remember all the press secretaries he went through? He went like 3 or 4 of them. And then there was that one girl, she was just like, she was supposed to have a stroke every time she got on camera. I just want to say, he was running through press secretaries.
Yeah, dude, I went to a link on YouTube of how many people got fired or resigned from Donald Trump's like presidency. Yeah. It's like 100 and something.
Wow.
And none of these people are coming back.
Yeah.
So he literally is just like going through people. Like, just people like, I can't work with you, bro. You are talking reckless. You are not going to pull me down with you.
The vice presidency.
I can't run again. You are wild. You are abusive.
Here's my resignation.
Yeah. And because he didn't want to ride with him, he said, I'm going to cut ties from Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, do what you got to do to Mike Pence, because he's with the other ones.
Hilarious, man.
When your own vice president has said Donald Trump, like the one, J.D. Vance, he said he's unhinged. He gives off a dictatorship. He's this and this, and then like that was like a year or so ago when he was running president as a Republican, and then all of a sudden he was like, all right, let's get down and lay down. Yeah, when I said that, I was just saying, his styles is.
Shoot, I remember when Trump came back from like Korea or something like that. He was like, "You got to see it's beautiful." He's like, they walk in there, everybody stands and they salute him the whole time. He's like, that's what Trump was talking about. He saw like the dude, like who's the dude who runs Korea?
Kim Jong-un?
Yeah, something like that. He was like, you got to see how the people just react to him. He's like, he walks in, everybody stands, got attention, they love him. He was like, we got to be like that. Am I doing that for you?
He wants that bad, boy.
No, I doing that shit for you.
Let me tell you
this
how
is the most disrespectful country.
Let me tell you how brainwashed people are. Y'all can look it up. This is a comedy. I think it might be on what's the little talking dog that with the little cigar in his mouth.
Oh. What's his name? What's his name? He was the insult
dog. Yeah, insult dog. Yeah. They gave a bunch of fake things that Donald Trump has said that is mad toxic, crazy, and they said, let's see how Trump supporters are going to react to this.
Yeah.
Something along the lines of, he said that black people should not make more than $100,000 a year. How do you feel about that, sir? He said, well, it's a black dude saying this. Well, I mean, I kind of feel like we do kind of get to a place where we are making a lot of money, and a lot of black people don't know how to be dangerous. They can be dangerous with their money.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were just bandwagging with everything he said. What do you say of Asian person? What do you say about Asian people should not be able to make babies after the age of 30? And she was like, well, me being a parent of 3, I get it. Because children can be in a nuisance like that. I was like you're not offended by nothing this fake Donald Trump is saying. They did a list of things. They just bandwagon.
I wish they did in the opposite for like if the same person is like, this is what Trump said and this is what Biden said. And it's not the exact same thing, but it's like close to being ridiculous.
What if the thing that Biden had said was what Trump had actually said?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, Biden said that. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. And what happened with Trump, he said none of this.
And what's funny? I keep seeing these people who go and they speak on like they'll go to a Trump rally and they still sign up to talk. And no one ever thinks that, but this is,
come on, talk about it.
I wish I was brainwashed because Trump gives you this sense of like, I can't be wrong. These people on there, they're like, hey, well, so what do you think about when Trump said this? Like, of course he said this. He has, and then they'll ask him a question like, well, don't you think that is wrong? No.
Right.
Because, yeah. Like they won't even have an answer, and they'll just feel confident. And we watch more and more of these people, like the Trump supporters, do the same thing on the confidence. And mind you, I don't care how people vote for it. Right. I really do not. Care how people vote. I just do not like him as a person. Yeah. Like I can't stand watching him talk. And the things that he said. I don't mind who you vote for. I just want you to vote due to your interests and what this particular person can do for your life, family, finances, money. The Trump train is crazy. That's what gets crazy. I go like, yeah, man, if you want to reduce your taxes, I understand that. Yeah. I understand you go like, hey, man, Republicans will come in and they give us like this amount of taxes off this amount of money. I understand that helps us. Yeah, right? But there's no, sir, he's not talking about you. He's talking about his 1% friends. Right. Like, you in the same position, sir. It is wild to hear a Trump supporter. Like again, I don't care who you vote for. When you talk to a Trump supporter, it's like, who you voting for? And it's like, I'm voting for Trump. And it's like, why? Because that Kamala Harris locking up our people. I was like, listen, no. Let's not say of what she did. Right. Talk about why you were voting for Trump versus I'm voting because I don't want her to win. Right. I'm a Rams fan because I don't want the Raiders to win. Oh, why did you marry your wife? Oh, man, because I couldn't marry Sarah. I didn't want anyone else to have her. You know what I'm saying? only be one.
Yeah, I was like, don't vote because you don't want the other team to win. It's crazy. Yeah. Let me say King Young Jung. That's what it is. That's what I said wrong. What is it?
Kim Young Il. There's another one now because one passed away, I think.
Right.
Kamala's attempt at appealing to black folk is bad. I saw a clip of her dancing to what? Hip hop?
Yeah. So So good and bad. So a lot of people say it is pandering because a lot of the people that are supporting her, like Lil Jon and Meg Thee Stallion, they're doing like free concerts, right? Mm-hmm. And then Kamala is joining, not on stage dancing, but it's like, hey, free concert to vote for Kamala. So she's doing a concert, and it's like, yeah, so if y'all don't vote, blah, 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 blah. And then Kamala Harris is like, thank you guys for coming out, blah, blah, blah. So people are attaching that to say, like Kamala is pandering to black people. But at the same time, she's a younger person, and you do need to kind of not cater, but like pander.
Isn't she a part of a sorority somewhere?
Yeah, AKA.
Like
I don't know.
Isn't
AKA.
she?
Yeah, AKA. I don't know which one it is. I believe it's AKA because I can see pink and green.
Like, what is she pandering to then?
Well, as in Donald Trump is leeching on to older people. Kamala's like, okay, you go and keep doing that. Die off soon. Like, so Kamala and her team are getting a lot of younger people. So a lot of like rowdy hip hop music, good and bad thing, because us adults is like, you're doing too much. This doesn't look good. Like, you having Meg Thee Stallion twerk on stage, and that's going to be the attention. Like, this is what she's doing to pander to black people.
Remember when Cardi B came on and she was doing an interview with Joe Biden, and he was just like, look at them titties.
He said that.
No.
But also Hillary had to, I got hot sauce in my bag.
Yeah, that now. And then it was like, well, I feel like you're pandering. She's like, well, is it working? That's
what she said?
Yeah, do you remember? She's like, is it working? And I was like,
yeah. And then Mary J. Blige had that little song with the, is it chicken? Isn't it? Remember that? It was she was singing to Hillary Clinton. Oh my God, they had like one-on-one interview. It wasn't a concert. It was just like she was holding her hand like, you can do this, you can win. It was on whatever song she had out, and she had like this same rhythm, like, you got this, girl, you gonna win this election.
She was wrong.
Yeah, she was 100% wrong.
She was more wrong about that than her boyfriend choices.
Boy. Come on, man. She's still grieving. Oh boy.
Sorry.
They said she's a Delta. Dang, that went fast.
No, you're talking about Yo. Yo's a Delta.
Oh, my bad.
She comes to the cookout. Yo be at the cookouts. For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like if you have an older black person who's out here dancing with, and she went to Howard. She went to all black college.
Right.
Like, I don't understand the pandering. It was like, just because she's having younger black people.
Yeah.
Like, if she's not out here twerking herself, I go like, well, we're in a good space, aren't we?
Right. There's nothing. See,
like, she has a whole white husband.
Right.
And some white stepkids, right?
And they find any way to make it into a thing. Kamala's doing everything she could possibly do. The problem is, they say, okay, she don't have any kids. Okay, if she can't raise and take care of her own kids, she can't take care of this family. This United States, like, you don't know her reproductive situation. You don't know if she don't want children.
Right.
They was like, one minute she's saying she's Asian, one minute she's saying she's black. We can call her Chameleon. What is it? Is it Chameleon?
Chameleon.
Yeah, Chameleon Harris, because she just keep changing up. One minute she said she was Asian. I never knew she was a black woman. One minute she said she was Asian. Now she's saying she's black. It's like, dude, people can be both. Have you ever met a mixed person? Colin Powell was a mixed man, wasn't he?
They never met a mixed person. Trump said, that one that I liked.
I think Cory Booker's mixed, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just go like, I don't understand. I go like, if her going to Howard and graduating from a sorority, what is blacker?
Right.
Like what's blacker than this? Being a Black Panther, right?
But
marching with King.
But I'm also sure that there's
freedom bus rider.
I'm sure you could probably look up. There's a white person who went to Howard and pledged AKA.
I'm sure.
You can't say what's blacker.
But if you're talking about being a part of the culture, there was a white dude I saw. He was a valedictorian at Morehouse, maybe something like that. But I don't think he pledged to a certain fraternity or something like that. But I go like, no, bro, like you're embracing the culture. You've honored their culture. I go like, somebody has let you in the culture. And I think I know like her mom or somebody's Indian and her dad's from
Jamaican. They don't mention him at all.
They don't get blacker than that.
They don't mention him at all.
Her pops is Jamaican.
I don't know if he's still alive. I looked him up and they just said his last known is like 2012.
Yeah, man. Twill said Kamala is an AKA who pledged at Howard. It's part of the culture. She says she grew up with hip hop music. Of course she did. She's different from what we are used to. If she went to Howard, she grew up with hip hop music, dog. Ain't no way she didn't hear a single hip hop song.
Right.
In the 90s or whenever she was probably around. 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Can you hold it down for a second? It's my fitting. They called 3 times.
Oh, you should have answered the first time.
I know. It was a
What size is your waist?
Are you in LA?
Yeah. And he's gone. And it's just me here, guys. Our previous president made it sound bad. Depends on the tone, like blacks, right? I hate when Trump was like, "Look at my blacks, look at my blacks." Ugh. Blacks by itself doesn't sound good. No, blacks. One tiny tooth. Who you talking about? Ocean's Once? What you talking about? That would be crazy if they pulled up to your house with a voting booth. Is Kamala more liked? Is she more likable than Hillary, do you think? You know, I don't know. I got to be honest. I feel like I didn't see Kamala the whole 4 years until now. I don't know what she was doing. I have no idea. Unfortunately, when Hillary kind of got like quote unquote popular because she was, the first wife, she had the debacle. All that happened at the time. So she didn't really get a chance to have a fair shake at being a first lady. But she did an amazing. Here's what doesn't get talked about enough. What Hillary was able to accomplish after having that scandal in the face of America, being embarrassed, she made an incredible career out of that, and people don't give her enough respect for making something out of nothing. She did an incredible job with her career to bounce back, stand on her own. She was no longer just Bill Clinton's wife. She was Hillary Clinton. He was in the background doing God knows what. But she's the butt of every joke. For decades, she was the butt of every joke. Still went out, faced the people, had her following, did her community work. She doesn't get enough credit for actually being a strong-minded woman who did her part for America. She definitely put in work and made something of herself, So she needs to be way more appreciated in the whole scope of the entirety of her career. She needs to be way more appreciated. However, here's my theory on this. If you take Kim Kardashian, Hillary Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, and the Hawk Tuah girl, okay? These 4 women have had horrible things happen to them, okay? Right?
Not the Hawk Tuah girl.
Well, here's the thing, is that she went viral for going Hawk Tuah on that thing, right? Mm-hmm. Talking about fellatio. So her parents, family, this is an embarrassing thing. Like, you got fired from being a preschool teacher or whatever it was.
Oh, she did?
Something like that. She was like a teacher, something like that, if those things are true. Okay. However, she is in the best time to get known for this. Mm-hmm. Because that turned into endorsements. She got hot because of the viral sensation, okay? Mm-hmm. Kim Kardashian has made this a real thing where you can go viral from having a sex tape. Because that was something that happened that was awful to her, right? Yep. And she blew up from it. And she put her entire family on, right? Mm-hmm. So this horrible thing that was supposed to be bad, she made a kingdom out of it. Mm-hmm. And I was just talking about how Hillary Clinton had a horrible thing that was in her face and she was able to still have an incredible political career. Because even her not winning president,
Right.
she won but as a female woman, as a woman to win the popular vote, still be Secretary of State. I think she was.
Yeah.
Like she had an incredible political career.
Right.
From being ashamed, from being a joke of the butt of the joke for decades, right?
Yeah.
Monica Lewinsky was before her time.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine if Monica Lewinsky got found today that she had sucked on. You know how popular she would be?
Yeah.
You know how famous she would be?
Yo. She has a whole documentary on her.
Bro, she was just ahead. She hawked too early, bro.
Yeah. She was ahead
She was ahead of her time. Had this happened to her in 2024, and it's like, oh my God, Monica, she'd be the biggest star on earth. She'd be a star.
Yeah.
She'd be on every interview. She'd have a 10 million followers overnight. She'd be so huge, bro.
Yeah.
But then, and mind you, she had a talk show for a while. She had hosted some stuff.
Right.
She still almost made it out.
Yeah.
Of being the butt of the Clinton jokes.
I wonder, does she have a family now? Does she have any kids? Because I know the guy was like, I know you can. You better be good at this.
Bro, you think she was one swallow away from getting away from it, bro?
Really?
Yeah. Because remember they found her semen on
her dress.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
And now some girl probably would have used that to auto-inseminate. You know what I mean?
Where's that dress at? Can she sell it?
That's probably gone. I think they had to use it for evidence and stuff like that. Can I have my dress back after the whole thing?
The thing
A woman now would have used that to have a little presidential kid, man. You know?
Why was she in the office? Was she
You know
working?
why she was in that office.
No.
I think she was an aide or something.
She was an aide. I need to know. They're never going to say this. But because I'm sure there's NDAs is involved. I want to know, have they ever crossed paths? I'm going to say Donald Trump. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, have they ever crossed paths with Monica? Like, look who's here.
Look who's at Sprouts. Oh, this is walking to the grocery store. Oh.
You see his peen like, I recognize.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hold on.
I see a familiar face.
Yeah. That's humiliating. Before internet.
And then, even like Chelsea Clinton was a child.
Yeah.
Right? It was a lot happening.
Yeah. And he had to lie on camera. I did not perform sexual acts, sexual relations with this woman. I did. And when I did, it was despicable. What is it? What is this on her shirt? The thing is, they didn't realize how incredible evidence is. They was like, what did she have on that day? How did they know this?
Also, let's unpack this.
Yeah. Who told?
But also, why did she wipe this off her dress?
Remember, she like this.
Like she caught a load.
Yeah, dripping. He said, "Oh, you fool."
Yeah, but like she do that day. Like I don't know where it was.
Or maybe it was in a dress is a dress, so it probably just frothed onto her dress.
But I'm like, if I don't know if they were at work, but when you go to the bathroom, isn't that a thing? You just go to the bathroom and check. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Maybe
It
was in the Oval Office, and she was up under the desk.
It was the oral office.
Oh. Oval hygienist.
I wonder where it was because when I think about it, I go like, man, you gotta really be like, let me see.
There's a lot of people who got away with stuff that we don't even talk about because it got away.
You know how many presidents got away with that? You know how many presidents? You know how many presidents probably
Trump.
got away with it?
Trump.
I don't think he could get away with that because of the era that we're in.
I promise you mean to tell me Donald Trump, the most narcissistic, I want what I want.
Yeah,
man has only had sex with his wife in the past.
I just think because after what happened with Clinton, it's too many eyes. Like all eyes are on you all the time now, especially now with social media. Like in the White House, there's so many eyes on you.
When did the Stormy Daniels thing happen? 2016. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of eyes on him. Mm-hmm. That happened while he was married to Melania.
Right.
So,
but he wasn't. Was he president yet? That was before.
No, he paid her with campaign money.
Right. So what I'm saying is that, but it got found out.
Right.
So I don't think he's had anything like that before, because there's no way you can hide this stuff.
Do you think he's a new man now? You think he all of a sudden?
I don't think that. I think he's just like, only got 4 years. Hold out for 4 years.
I'm sure.
And hold out for 4 years.
I'm sure he's found a way.
And I can go back to grabbing him by the pussy.
Meet me here, yeah.
Now, meet me where? There's somebody always around. There's always Secret Service. There's always someone around.
Hold back. I would hate to be assigned.
I did hear about Secret Service having crazy parties though. That was a thing.
This is during Donald Trump's era.
I don't know. Didn't it happen like in Brazil when like?
Oh yeah.
Secret Service went wild.
Yeah.
Let's see, Secret
I'm
Service.
sure. There needs to be a Secret Service documentary.
You can't talk about it.
I need it. We're gonna have to have the blackout distorted voices of like during the time I was protecting Donald Trump as a Secret Service. I seen the most egregious, despicable, non-digestible things he said that slipped. He struck my counterpart. I've seen numerous sexual acts performed in the limo behind us. He had women meet him at the Holiday Inn to speak with, if you will, and we waited outside to. I'm sure they have a whole bunch of stories.
I'm sure. I'm more than sure, but I don't think they can talk about that.
Donald Trump is not clean, as in like, yeah, no more women for me. I'm good now. After that Stormy Daniels situation, I'm good now.
What can you go and do and not get caught? And it's not even like you have to have a camera around anymore. Mm-hmm. You're on surveillance by the world 24/7.
Mar-a-Lago, it was like, yeah, we need to have a meeting with blah blah blah. So you can kind of hold back. This is
there's some underground whore tunnel.
Yeah,
he just sneaks
kind of hang out here, just wait outside the door.
I wonder which president was like, you know what we need here? Probably the first one. George Washington was like,
yeah.
You know how the slaves had the Underground Railroad?
Yeah.
Can we get some underground whores here?
Yeah. Because all it takes is a tunnel up under the ground into a house. Like you had the whores meet in that direction, and we go in this direction. They'll never see us going in the same spot.
Oh, that's funny. I never knew about how this actually happened. I remember being a kid when all this happened, and we were like, I didn't know what oral sex was. Right? I had no idea what they were even talking about. Mm-hmm. Cause I was like, what, 12? 11?
It's only oral and intercourse, right? Anal, oral, and intercourse, right?
That they had?
That's the only types of sex. Oral sex, anal sex, and
intercourse. I mean, who knows, man? Honestly, who knows?
There's no other hoes.
Who knows? People be like, they make up stuff all the time. Like,
belly
you haven't heard of trans...
A girl with a big belly button.
Trans sex? Oh, I guess that is actually a real thing.
Yeah, transsexual.
That's a whole nother thing. I just want to know where they got it on at.
Folded arms.
Folded arms?
Yeah, if you do like this, I'm sure you can find a way to get in there.
Smash
elbow
somebody's...
sex.
Yeah.
Roll sex.
I want to know where...
Spicy said probably sent so many Big Mac runs. Hilarious. If Trump and you said, here's 7 million tax free, wear a MAGA hat and support me publicly until the election, would you? We had this conversation before, right?
What did you say?
If Trump, I don't know, said, I don't know, MD, I don't know that said. If
DM'd
Trump,
you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Darius. DM'd you and said, here's 7 million tax free, wear a MAGA hat, and support me publicly until the election, would you?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
Tax-free 7 mil? Yes. Yep. What else do you need me to say? Mm-hmm. Do you need me to disparage Kamala? Do you need me to disparage black people as a whole when we turn on these Mexicans? I hate these Mexicans.
Is that any different than what you said, doing something illegal?
As far as what?
Remember I said, would you do something for illegal for some change?
It's very different.
How's that illegal?
One's illegal.
I mean, you doing something you don't believe in.
Yeah, that's just selling out. Selling out's not illegal. It's very illegal to sell out.
Oh, did we have this conversation? It's might say, hey, yes we did.
What?
Selling out. This is perfect. Hey man, Stacey Abrams really loves you. She wants you to write her true story, Hollywood story. She knows she's from Atlanta, so she wants you to wear this Atlanta Hawk jersey and this Atlanta.
That's when I wouldn't sell out. Not sports related. Politics related, I have no lesion.
Take the Detroit off and
I don't give a damn about Democrat or Republican. I go like, I just need to know who makes more sense, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who makes more sense? Who helps my family? I really do not have a side. I don't care. But they make it so like this side believes in this and this side believes in that. I think there are some really good things that Republicans have, and I think there's some really dumb things that they have, and I think there's some really good things that Democrats have, and I think there's some really dumb things that Democrats have. There's an equal mixture of both that I go like, can we mix these all together and like get on the same page and make one that actually makes sense?
Right. I like to play Donald Trump. Just play him. Just play. What do you mean? What do you say about this? Like, I mean, he said what he said. Yes, he mocked a disabled boy. Yes, he called white women fat pigs. It's like, you're fine with that? He was being silly. And I was like, all right, let's.
Yeah, I saw Candace Owens. He said something, and she was like, well, what he was trying to say. And I was like, no, I'll try to put words in his mouth and clean up what he was trying to say. He said what he said. It's a grown man.
Dangerous man.
It's a dangerous man.
Funny man, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Drink bleach. Get rid of COVID. That's what my advisor told me. And that's what I've been following this whole entire time. That's what I've been doing. You said what? Don't do it?
What about it? It's poisonous.
Bleach can clean clothes. So why wouldn't it be able to clean out your COVID?
Oh, I'm just saying. It'll clean out all right. Permanent.
And the spike went crazy in the hospital.
No, man. I'm all about a good sellout for some bread, bro.
There's nothing Donald Trump can do for people to stop voting for him. He can say, listen, I don't want no nigga voting for me. They'd be like, what he meant was.
When he was saying that with the A, not the ER.
It's an acronym.
What was Tupac's acronym? Never ignorant. Oh,
yeah.
Shoot. Never ignorant. I forgot.
I'd rather be an N-I-G-G-A.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. Never ignorant something.
Yeah, I would love.
Oh, does that say something else? What did he just say? That's what I made.
I didn't know it meant anything else.
What does it mean? I see no color. I never heard the word. We never used it in my house growing up.
I'm from Ethiopia. Well, I just left from Ethiopia. It means
kings and queens over there. So I was addressing.
Yeah, man. And he be putting the ringer around Fox News, boy. They be like, when he said this, what does he mean by this? They was like, come on, y'all. You can't take anything that Donald Trump's serious because he's a fun guy. Like, he's having fun. Loosen up, guys. The Democrats are so up. Like, take this dick out your ass.
Bro, I hate how the what's it called? Like the
conservatives?
Conservatives and the
liberals. They pander to their own parties.
I hate that. I just hate that it's become this. It's like, well, you're one of these.
Yeah.
That's
essentially what you're doing with your $7 million. You know you're getting paid for this. It's like, so I'm going to tap dance until to the bank.
There's an audience here.
Because it's like, I need to you got to know how to spend.
Sellouts make money.
Yeah, until you see somebody on the streets. Like, hey, didn't you just say that Kamala was a whoremonger and she, sacrificed children to get her way up?
I had to look around. Hey, here's $1,000.
Shut up. Go to Big Lots.
I was never
buy yourself some sense of humor.
Dog, honestly, if I was out in the streets and I had got $7 million, people knew about it. If people knew, do people know about it?
No.
It's a secret.
It looks like you are doing this.
How long have they keep it a secret?
Until the election.
Hey, listen, guys.
You might not even make it.
Listen, guys. If you know me, know I'm doing this for money.
No.
If you see me going nuts on something,
you have to
believe I'm getting financially wealthy.
You can't say it.
What is it? When you have money
compensated?
No. When you set up your family down the line for
generational wealth.
This is if you see me doing something wild, it is generational wealth money. I have sold out. I probably have to have my kids change their last name. Roger's name is tarnished. The Rogers is the new word for seller. You Rogers? It's done. Chaz is a cuss word.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaz, you.
Yeah.
I've sold out the Black American people.
But that'd be a good tour after everything. If you make it, because we'll try to disbar you. And they'd be like, hey, let's not talk to him, man. We are not associated with him no more. He's bad for business.
But also, I would give to black communities. I would come back and be
They
like,
gotta
okay,
want your fucking money, huh? Take it. Cause they gave Diddy his money back at Howard. I was like, y'all dumb for that. When the whole Cassie thing came out, he had donated $1 million to Howard University, and they gave the money back.
They had to then.
Well, at the same time, it's like thank you, Diddy, for the money, but this is going to bettering black communities and the dorms and stuff. Why would you get the money back? Who's suffering from this?
But you kind of have to get that money back because you can't take money back from this abuser, especially right after that.
Who's suffering from this?
Look, if this was money taken in 2000, you keep that. But if he's like, this videotape of me, here's $1 million for you. I was like, I can't take this is abuse money. I can't take this. Hey guys, see what I'm doing? I'm still a good guy. I'm giving. You can't take that money.
Yeah. Same thing with Earn Your Leisure. You familiar with that podcast?
Uh-huh.
Diddy had gave them $1 million to keep this brand going.
Mm-hmm.
And right when they was about to sign the check, because you got to make sure all the paperwork is done. And he's like right when they're about to sign the check, man, that thing happened. And I'm looking to my partner like, what should we do? Like, should we keep asking? Because he's like, our plan was to divvy out this business to 10,000 black businesses and spread this wealth out to them. So now they're suffering because of what he did. Now that sucks.
You got to set a precedence, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. You can't take that money. It's unacceptable. It's to the point where if I take your money, I'm allowing you to have some type of peace or some type of pride in yourself. And I'm not allowing you to have that.
What if you started a project with drug money and you found out it was drug money? As in like this random dude, your boy, I don't even know his name, but the guy who did the movie with that was sitting in the dorm with us.
Uh-huh.
You find out he is a multimillionaire. He's like, man, I like what you're doing, man. I want you to write me a project. I like this character. I want to move forward with it. Let's do like a 10-part series. We are 6 weeks into this project, and you find out he is that person. He's an abuser. He's a drug dealer. You be like, hey, y'all, we're going to have to cut this entire production down, or you be like, I'm going to push through.
Here's what it depends on. If he's like, yeah, man, I go into like neighborhoods and I get these kids hooked on crack. I get them hooked on heroin. And
now
stuff.
he's give you a visual, man.
Well, that's when I had to be like, oh, you're a monster. But if you're just selling to adults, but if you're like, man, you got to start them young on heroin, bro. You get them strung out young. They keep buying forever. You got a customer for life.
Yeah. You say, when you say how young, what do you mean, like 19? No, I'm talking like 6 months.
Yeah. Just give them a little taste at the bottom. Baby lean.
Is it baby lean? Some of that Robitussin.
So I think about that. I go like, if you're selling drugs to adults, I don't have a huge issue. If you're selling drugs if you're getting the kids hooked, or you got the kids selling drugs, you get the kids out here dying for your war, then I go like, oh, you're a monster.
Yeah. You gonna shut the whole production down?
No, I got to protect myself. I can't let them know that I know, but I still gotta be down. But I also got to figure out my way out. I got to start being like, oh man, it's crazy.
Everybody saying, thank you, Chaz, for the opportunity, man. You said, the look you always give us. Thank you so much for the opportunity, brother. You said 4 more weeks of work. I flew in from Chicago, man.
Thanks for
I'm living the dream, brother. Hey,
you like your
hotel? You are saving my family's life, man. Thank you, man.
You're welcome. I'm happy.
All right, if you need anything, you just got the word. You like, yeah, for sure.
You said your kid's how old? She's going to college now?
Yeah, my youngest is 6 months. She's stuck on crack.
Yeah, crack is really going around.
She's 6.
You know what?
This random dude had
when my daughter's in the room, like, don't open the door. She's in the mirror like Pookie. He calls me, man. It's like, this guy's to stop. Be calling me, man.
Oh boy, the way these HBCUs don't get the funding, they better take what they. That's what I'm saying, yo.
You can't take that money, man.
That's what I'm saying. They don't get no love. Would you bleach your skin like Sammy Sosa for $10 million tax free?
Does my skin come back?
No, this is your wife saying that to you. That's a good question. Your wife was like, I normally don't date people your color.
She does not.
I rather much lighter. Here's 10 million. Could you do this and keep it like that? Would you do it?
No, I mean I don't want to change my skin color.
It's painless. It's just like a weekly thing. You got to keep brightening it.
Does my skin color come back though? Is this permanent?
You gotta do it for 6 months of brightening it.
But then I can go back to black.
That's a good question. Does Sammy Sosa go back? Does it like a routine to keep it going bright?
Yeah, I need to know if I can go back to black.
And y'all break up. You know, it's funny when people whiten their skin. You can see like they're still black around their eyelids. Around their nails, you see the black right. Like I could.
They working in cuticles.
The machine was like, I did the best I could.
Permanent white?
Around their lips.
No, I'm not going permanent white. I'm not going permanent sellout. I just need to do it for a little while. 10 mil is a lot of money, but 10 million is not worth my permanence. Now, don't get me wrong. I have a number. I have a permanent white number.
Yeah,
but it's a lot higher. We got to go closer to.
I'm really curious to know, has Sammy Sosa ever did like an interview? Has he ever did an interview? Talk about is it a vitiligo thing? Like, because there's no, he did the colored eyes too. There's no reason why you should do this on your own unless some white woman was like, you are so much handsome. When
I mean, there's a lot of colorism in. Where's Sammy's Dominican? Where's Sammy from?
Okay, Google, where's Sammy Sosa from? I'm just looking it up.
You can change this in assistant settings.
What's up with Google?
Where's Sammy Sosa from? I gotta fix it.
Google used to rock with you.
Sammy Sosa was born
Dominican
in San Pedro
Republican.
de Macorís.
Yeah, I mean most most countries in general have a colorism issue.
Yeah,
I've seen it in people from India talk about it. People from I've heard it from Chinese people. I've heard it from Latin American people. So, I can understand if he felt a certain way, then after he got money, because he was a darker skinned dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I could probably understand that compared to the lighter skinned people there that he wanted to be like, because that's just kind of how it goes. You know? So I can understand. Not that I understand why he would change his entire skin,
right?
But I can understand if he felt a certain way because he's hearing this stuff. Because if you're in America, we love Sammy Sosa, you probably wouldn't hear it. But if he grew up there, who knows what he heard his whole life.
And it sucks is he's good. He was a good player.
He's a cheater, but yeah.
At the same time, if it was a nobody like Clarence Picard, nobody was like, let's focus our attention on him.
Yeah, why'd you change your skin white?
It's like, man, I'm not even batting an RBI right now. Why are y'all focusing all your attention on me? Look at this nigga over here, Mark McGwire.
Yeah. You be light skinned like Steph Curry. Oh. That's pretty light though.
Mm-hmm. You want to do it? You want to bleach your skin for $10 million?
Forever?
Yeah.
I like my skin tone though.
Hey man.
Forever?
For money, yo. You what if there's like anywhere where your body be visual?
Still black, dark skin?
That'd be so disgusting. What if you had like a wife beater of your actual skin?
I'd be like, can't you keep me the rest black and make light skin?
What girl's gonna still be sold on that? What's wrong with you? Why's a different color?
What you mean? He don't get no sun down there. Which is crazy that it be brown and it gets no light. It gets no sun.
Yeah.
Unless y'all here tanning your peen.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure somebody does.
I've done it before.
Very much of colorism on the DR, I'm sure. No, I want to do it for $10 million. I say that now. Then I see that $10 million check and that die. I'm like,
and but die?
Because it's right next to the check.
Can I get a sample real quick? Oh, that works.
That don't seem worth They don't seem worth it forever. For a time, if you said, here's $1 million a year, 10 years? 10 years?
Yeah.
Easy work.
Yeah.
You can call me a whole white man. I look like a skinhead. I might go to a Klan rally. $10 million, that'd do some things for me.
Yeah.
We're in a good spot.
Right. And what sucks is you blow it on the wrong. You make some bad investments. Your accountant be like, thank you. You be like, so Paul, how's my money looking? Hey, yo, Paul, you there? you didn't bought this little high rise downtown. Hey, Paul, you on speakerphone? We're talking about the investment.
I just see some dudes come in with a moving truck. Hey, we got the truck downstairs with double park. What you guys doing here? Taking my stuff? Taking my daughter? No.
Paul, are you there?
They're taking my stuff.
I have a whole board here. We're talking about how we flipped the $10 million. Go on.
Paul said, I flipped it already. I flipped it all the way to Sweden.
Getting screwed over by your accountant, man,
happens.
It happens, dude. That's happened with Damon Dash. You heard about it with him?
Mm-mm.
He needs a documentary.
His accountant got him?
He needs a documentary.
Dang.
Coming off the heels, it's a lot to unpack here. This is very loosely based, and I heard this today. Very loosely based.
This is no facts.
Well, no. I mean, I don't want to know the exact numbers. So, something along the lines of him funding this movie, didn't like the director, tried to remove him from the movie to get full credit. He lost his case. I think it's like he had owed this guy like $8 million or something like that. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Then child support is coming for him right now. Mm-hmm. They said in order for you, he doesn't have the money to pay for any of this. Mm-hmm. So he said, can I sell my catalog of Rockefeller? What's the first one? Unreasonable Doubt. Mm-hmm. Can I sell that? He said you can sell your thirds because the other third is Jay and Biggs, mm-hmm. right? The thirds of it means nothing because if somebody buys it, they can't sell it without the approval of Jay and Big. Mm-hmm. So they say he wants to sell it for $10 million, something like that. I said, I don't know these numbers. It's like $10 million. And he's like, the people are like evaluating is like, it's not worth $10 million mm-hmm. because Unreasonable Doubt doesn't bring in that type of money.
Right.
That album.
Yeah.
Only brings in like $100,000 like that. Yeah. And he's like, I need help. Like, because my money is being pulled in so many different directions. And his accountant, on top of that, screwed him over from back taxes.
Dang.
So he's super broke.
Dang.
And all this happened within like in a year.
Recently?
Yes. Like accountant screwed him over, you know. Somebody he funded a movie for. Mm-hmm. Something happened with the director, writer, and he tried to remove the guy. Said, no, this is my movie. And then they reversed to him and said, no, you actually owe him money. And for defamation of character, and they said, now you owe him money. And then the back child support's coming now. And
Dame Dash needs to just go on the road and do like speaking engagements.
Yeah, he's a good talker.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm like clean it up. Like, this is very much what Jay was just like, hey man, you can't be this hood dude all the time. Like, right. Not that it doesn't work for you, but it's like there's a different level of business. But mm-hmm. he can go around the world and give he's a solid business dude, hardworking mm-hmm. dude, understands the in and out doing these deals. I'm like, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of value that they. But when you hear him talk, sometimes you just kind of like, hey man, I'm like, it's not that it's not great. Like, he was on this. What show was this? He was on this. Oh man, I forgot the interview show. Impact Theory. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's like an hour interview. And I go like, Dame Dash is really amazing.
He's very wise.
Very wise, extremely hardworking, just understands business. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you gotta get that street shit out. Like, it don't work like that.
Right.
You know, and it worked for a time. Mm-hmm. And then it's gotta evolve, man. And Jay saw it before he did.
Mm-hmm. Then people think you're selling out. The hood, the streets always remind you that you're selling out. Like, no, I'm evolving, man. Why you ain't hanging with, when you come back to the hood, man, like you used to, man? Why people taking you and blah, 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 they put in your ear, man? Like, yeah, I'm being coached.
All right.
If I get a lot of money, I'm not gonna be like, you know what? I'm making $100 million a year. Let me go back to Dayton, Ohio, and build my. Sure, I could possibly create a school.
Right.
But I'm not gonna live there in my hood.
Right.
In the open. I created a gated community.
I'm not doing that.
To say, hey.
Ain't no way I'm about to be the richest cat in the city and stay there. What? I wonder who the richest person in Lansing is. I'm not going back.
You know what sucks about the street that I live on? The street that I live on is already a well-known street name by a powerful poet. Mm-hmm. So I can't be like, I want to go back to my neighborhood and get my name changed there because it's Paul Lawrence Dunbar. Mm-hmm. He is a huge black poet.
Yeah.
You've heard of him before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he lived
My
in
shit
Dayton.
was River Show. I can get that.
You get that?
I can give you Chaz.
Yeah.
I can get this removed here.
I can probably get Riverview. Riverview's the cross street.
You don't want the cross street though.
No, I
Want Joe
don't.
Street.
Yeah.
I thought about would I try to get the old school change? It's Wood Creek. It's mine now. This is
Yeah.
Chaz Mentry.
That's interesting.
For the dog together.
My high school got tore down.
Dang, it was raggedy.
The guy who created it was racist. And
Oh.
They was just like, yeah, let's change the Thurgood Marshall.
Oh, they tore the whole
They
building
tore
down?
the whole building down.
Was it made with slave bones? Why they tear the building down?
Well, it was in the center of a neighborhood, like smack in the neighborhood, and we had a lot of traffic in there, and they were just like, and the whole entire neighborhood was like, this is, like anytime people coming in, basketball games, it was like, this is chaotic.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and we got noise complaints all the time. It was a really, really nice neighborhood.
I enjoyed Dane, but he can have a condescending tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was on, what was it? When he was on,
Breakfast Club.
yeah, he was like, yeah, you used to have some work for you. And you have a
boss.
daddy.
You have a boss, right? You have a boss. I don't have a boss. You have to answer to somebody. You can't just leave and. I mean, sure, that's a good message, but at the same time, there has to be workers.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, he was like, but then you have a daddy. It's like, why are you doing this? Mm-hmm. And they're like, dude, I love my job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you have a dad. Why don't you start your own? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm extremely happy.
Great message, but at the same time, there has
like,
to be workers.
And I'm sure DJ Envy and I mean Charlamagne has a bunch of different gigs.
Venues, yeah.
I'm not exactly sure like with DJ Envy's thing, but
Real
I'm
estate.
like, yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of different avenues they have to make money that they won't fall off, because that's more of my thing is like you can't be somewhere where you'll fall off and not be able to if that radio station decides to shut down today, you can't be like, ooh, what we gonna do?
Yeah.
You got to be able to have something to
Got to
stand
have a
on.
pivot. 7 streams of income.
7?
Yeah. You said you got to get here by 3 o'clock, yo.
No, is it 3?
It's 3:30.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Now, check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. XD is high key, the live stream. It's only positive conversations, except we tend to get dark in the elbows and Wesley. It's all about like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Jazz Brothers, big ready for Lansing. I'm like Coach TNT. I guess we pay for the bills, so give us another check, please. 2 fingers in your face.
All right, y'all. We out.